So we have to talk about BlackBerry's stock again, as it is absolutely insane what is currently happening. Just on today alone, we experienced fluctuations of about the entire yearly return of the stock market. As we are still pulling back again from the second squeeze towards new highs at the beginning of the month, however, what we are going to do today is give you an updated insight into what is happening to the stock and break down exactly whether it is a buy at the end of this video. Bear in mind that it is absolutely crucial to know what we have to talk about today before buying the stock, so stay tuned for that. Before we jump right in, however, just make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. And as we'll keep you updated on breaking news and awesome trading opportunities every single day, subscribing would not only help us but also you. So there is really no excuse for not smashing the subscribe button. It's free, and you can always unsubscribe if you feel so. Alright, let's start talking about the stock. So BlackBerry used to have a super high growth tech stock, as it was literally the top leader of the mobile market. However, as Apple, Samsung, and a bunch of new Chinese manufacturers soon transformed the smartphone industry, BlackBerry couldn't really compete and had to exit the mobile manufacturing segment a few years back. Its business then pivoted and now provides software and security to enterprises and governments, while focusing on a similar approach Amazon does with its AWS product line, machine learning and cloud services. As the following is crucial to consider for our prediction at the end of the video, however, we have to take a look at some key fundamentals for the stock before we'll also come to some short squeeze data. So let's start with the relatively unimpressive quarterly results the company announced earlier this year. Revenue was just $210 million, down 25% from the same period last year. And the main explanation for this, next to the current pandemic, is that the company is in talks to sell a number of patents for mobile devices, messaging and wireless networking to North American companies. But this means, and this is crucial for the prediction at the end of the video, that the company will have to postpone sales operations, which could generate higher license revenues for the quarter ended February 2021. But if there is a light at the end of the tunnel, it may be coming from the new QNX platform, which basically is a real-time operating system built especially for electric vehicles. CEO John Chen remains very optimistic about the long-term prospects in the QNX segment and said that this has been an exceptional year to navigate. However, we are pleased with QNX's continued recovery despite new challenges from the global chip shortage. QNX now has design wins with 23 of the world's top 25 electric vehicle original equipment manufacturers and remains on course to return to a normal revenue run rate by mid-fiscal 2022. As mentioned before, the global shift to electric vehicles will be a major driver of revenue growth for the QNX system. But the real reason for the stock to be up so much right now is the new short squeeze attempt by retail traders, while being one of the most hyped stocks on Wall Street. And the BlackBerry stock price rally that we saw in the last few days is a game of a short squeeze and has nothing to do with fundamentals, although they justify buying for the long term. Nevertheless, the stock's trading volume suddenly surged to as much as 37 million compared to the average of 5.3 million, even when there was no news. And as we've seen before, Redditors basically forced hedge funds to square up their short positions while driving up the price due to them having to buy back in. And with a short volume ratio of 25%, such a short squeeze was definitely possible, which resulted in the massive price jumps. But despite the recent moves not happening based on fundamentals, BlackBerry definitely deserves credit for stabilizing its business before it plunged off a cliff. But you have to consider that its software and services segment still faces tough challenges in the cybersecurity market. If you are in for the squeeze, however, fundamentals don't matter that much. But with BlackBerry being the most mentioned company on Wall Street today, some further hype from Reddit and retail investors buying more is pretty much certain. Alright, with that being it for today's video, thank you very much for watching. If you liked this video and want to support our mission of providing free financial information to everyone here on YouTube, please ensure you're subscribed and definitely consider leaving a like. As mentioned before, it really means the world to us. Thanks a lot and see you next time.